Hey y'all, I'm Laura with Hot Fan Media, and today we're going to be working on fixing an airbag light issue on this 2020 Toyota Corolla. Let's get to it. Okay, so this car came in with a SRS Airbag light on, and when I pulled the codes, it had the code B1826. In my little bit of research, I found that there is no part to replace. This is simply the computer letting you know that there's some sort of wiring issue along the line somewhere. I am not an airbag expert, but my understanding is that this doesn't mean that the airbag could deploy when it's not supposed to. It means that because it's detecting abnormalities, it will not deploy when it's supposed to. So what I'm going to be doing here is going along the wiring line, looking for any issues. Maybe something got unplugged or bumped when somebody was cleaning. So I'm going to be going and looking for that. But the first thing that I'm going to do is take the 12-volt battery off so that we don't have any safety concerns. So we're going to be disconnecting the battery, and we're going to be using a 10mm socket. I'm just going to be setting that in a place where I don't think it can pop back up and touch the terminal. Okay, just in case there's a Mr. Know-It-All in the comments, it's a good rule of thumb to wait about 5 minutes after you've removed your battery from the circuit, because that residual current can still be in the wiring and could still trigger something. So if you're concerned about that, then you can wait about 5 minutes and then go about your business. I don't want to hear it. So this is where I'm going to start first. The airbag that is causing the light is here in this seat. So I'm just going to fish out this zipper. At least on this car, this model, it is sewn into this seam right here. So I'm just going to pull this back a little bit. I believe it's behind this piece of foam right here. I'm going to try to do everything that I'm doing here as carefully as possible because I don't want to damage this foam. So we're just gonna shove this cover back. This wire is yellow. That's always an indicator that you're dealing with the airbag. And this is the airbag right here, and the wire goes up into it, and it's not pulling straight out. I don't see any issues with it. I also don't see any cuts. So I'm just following it down. And it goes down into the cover, and then from there it goes underneath the seat. So that's where we're going to check next. We're going to unbolt the seat and check underneath it. T50 Torx bit. If you've got a different model of Toyota, then of course yours is going to be different. But for this 2020 Corolla, that's what we're going to be using. Just getting them started so I can get my power drill in here. Okay, so we've got it unbolted. Now I'm just going to kind of pull it forward and then slide it backward. Oh goodness. Well, that would be why. Yellow means airbag. So this is the airbag, and you can see that the wire goes from under the seat, which is where we just were on the top side, and it is unplugged. I don't see anything wrong with the lock, like the clips or anything like that. So we're just gonna plug it back in. Okay, so it goes this way. Just clips in, and I heard that clip, so that's good. I am very confused because it would have to have been unplugged. Like, you can tell it doesn't come out when you push it. So if it's not this, if it just hasn't gotten unplugged or come loose, what you would do is you would follow this yellow wire back down from where you started at the top and check for any pinches or breaks. One of the tricks that I know is you can go along the wire and kind of pull it like this, and you don't have to pull very hard, but if there's a break that happened on the inside of that plastic casing, then the plastic will just come straight apart. Other than that, I don't know where else you would look. Pretty much this code is telling you that there's something wrong on the seat. So that was what's wrong with this vehicle. Hopefully it's that simple for yours too. This is probably the fastest job I've ever done. And I can't leave this all nasty. I'm gonna get a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so now we're gonna put the seat back, bolt it back down, put the battery on, make sure the airbag light is off, and we'll be good to go. Also, I gotta zip this back up. Okay, so we're just gonna crank the car so that we can verify that the airbag light goes off. And it is off. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful or would like to see more content like this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll be happy to answer as many questions as I can in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the shop. Oh, my feet.
We need to take care of all that crap.
Yeah.
There's a freaking knife.
It's a knife. Oh, yes. Add to my collection. Lovely. I don't want any of the other stuff, though.